This presentation is copyrighted by Schrei Media. Any unauthorized use, rebroadcast, recording, or distribution of this telecast is prohibited. All trademarks, league marks, and game footage are used under license, all rights reserved.
They have to score here. We're getting underway here. LaFayette has walk-off home run.
Here's a shot to the right side.
This is shaping up to be
The strike left side too. Glad you're with us for high school football.
And that was Harrison Gilstrap kicking off, number 14, senior this year, senior kicker. Still getting that leg underneath him from playing soccer this summer. So once he finally gets it going, he will be fine. But it almost worked out. I mean, it bounced at the 20, took a 10-yard bounce up in the air, and almost went over the return man. Then it would have got real hairy down there on the 1 or 2 yard line.
Snap in the shotgun, give between the guards, and this is going nowhere, a gain of maybe a yard. That's the bread and butter of this side. Brune Gable loves this running back. This system is built around supporting him, whether it's through his actual carries or giving him guys to take some pressure off of him through some screens, some quick passes, some throws, right? What I'm trying to say simply is they have a guy and they're trying to make it easier for him.
Yes.
And right away, the flag on 2nd and 9. Football at the 21-yard line, close to the far hash marks. Chattooga Indians with the ball first as we're scoreless and just getting started in this one.
And that was a gang tackle by the defensive line. All three of them were in on it with the outside linebacker and the DN. There was some kind of penalty. LaFayette got penalized 5 yards, and they just stuffed them in the backfield. It looks like they're giving them about 6 inches. Yeah, about 6 inches on that play right there. Another gang tackle. Tried a little throw it out there, little rainbow pass, and LaFayette was not gonna have it. They stopped it about 2 yards short.
Quick check down pass, that's going nowhere.
4th down. And a long one.
They're going for it, a direct snap. The big guy to the right side. Right tackle and guard get a push. He's got 5 yards when he needed 1.5. 1st and 10, Chattooga Indians over the close hash mark. Football down to their own 34-yard line now.
That was a big first down by Chattooga right there.
Here's the give to the left, and nowhere to go for Chattooga. They are swarmed in the backfield.
Looks like they lost a yard.
Tried to shove it right up inside, nowhere to go. That is a tough shave. This time, they're going to try the same thing. Trapped in the backfield and dropped. The Ramblers
51.
bringing the heat from the edge. Nowhere to go, and their man is dragged down.
Nobody blocked the left tackle. He just went right through.
Stop that one, put it in flag. When they stop it like that, it's a flag. Put it in flag.
LaFayette was too eager to try to get to the ball. A little offsides right there by the D lineman, number 51, that just made the sack for loss. Right now, LaFayette shooting themselves in the foot, but it's early in the game.
3rd down and 6 for Chattooga. Football at their own 38-yard line. Here's the snap. In trouble in the backfield. Evades one. Rolling far side to the hash marks. Trapped deep. Dropped. Huge loss. 6 yards, maybe 7. The Ramblers take him down. 4th down and forever now for Chattooga's Indians, who converted their first 4th down attempt of the day. 8.5 left to go in the first quarter. Scoreless. Chattooga likely to punt here. And that's the first flashes of Lee Bohannon, who is a notorious defensive genius.
Oh, yes.
Chattooga Indians. The
Oh,
snap
get
is
back
high
here.
over the top of the head of the upfield, but either way, 1st and goal. Right. Love Berry College. Big fan of the Vikings. LaFayette leads 6-0. 7 minutes, 1 second still to play in the first quarter. A little end around. They like those wingback looks. That's a different piece of the offense we didn't see once last year. All that means a receiver real close to the line of scrimmage takes a handoff and he runs in front of the quarterback. Snap, and that's sent through, up, away, and good to make it 7-0. A lead for the Ramblers on the road over Chattooga. We'll return with more prep football in just a moment from Somerville. LaFayette boots this away. Chattooga fielded at their own 14, right between the hash marks, straight downfield, runs over a man and goes down. Beyond the 30, they'll mark him down at the 34-yard line. They're going to creep him up to the 35. 1st and 10, working left to right for Chattooga's Indians as they'll be back on offense.
Timeout on the field.
Not sure what the timeout is for. I believe the officials working on the spot. Hot day for high school football. It has been just brutal so far. It's been very hot.
I hope these boys have been drinking their waters. I know Lebo told them they all should have gallon jugs they take with them to school.
I think I need a gallon jug right now. So that's what this is a little bit of a hydration break. World high for this team. 1,400 yards last year. First team all-region running back. Over 100 yards per game, close to 120, and 9 rush touchdowns for him. So he was the man, the producer, the guy with a plan, and they're hoping they can get more out of him this season. Quick check down, caught behind the line. Back to the line of scrimmage. Pinballs off a pair of defenders and tackled down just outside of the hash marks on the far side. That's a loss of a yard, maybe 2. A little look for the catch and run at the 34-yard line at their own side of the field, and a loss to make it 2nd and 11 for Chattooga's Indians. 6.5 to play in the first. 7-0 Lafayette Ramblers.
Number 16. They don't like Colton. They might be Colton, but they don't look like him.
Big group of guys up front. Chattooga, Mac Dotts in the center, Logan Lewis, Adam Stamper, Ledford. Braxton Lyons, the signal caller for this side. Lyons wants to throw, pressure coming, he's in trouble, tries to climb the pocket, swarmed and dropped for a huge loss. 10 more yards wiped away from Chattooga's Indians. It's 3rd down and forever with 5:50 to play in the first quarter. Ramblers already leading by a score.
Oh, yeah, 16 is Levi, you're right.
Number 0, Dejon Carruthers, was back there interrupting everything. He was trying to juke him. Never did see our nose guard coming straight up the field to lay the wood on him. Right there was a Paul Bunyan move right there. Just call your boy Blue, the Ox.
3rd and forever for Chattooga now as Braxton throws this. It's swatted to the ground by the defensive lineman. And just like that, the Ramblers are looking red hot defensively. I looked at Lee Bohannon's background this week getting ready for the season, and you already are well versed in it a little bit here. Well known as a defensive mastermind, I guess you would say, in Florida. Yeah, really, really tough competition in the state of Florida, similar to Georgia high school football, but he had a lot of success, won a number of region championships, and you know he got to the state title game a few different times, coaching prep football, regarded as a defensive guru, and I think we're seeing it early against Chattooga.
He's like a magician.
Punt is away. Ramblers will field it. Great field position at their own 40. Return man down the far hash marks. 50. Cuts to the sideline, 45, 40, 35, tries to cut it back and goes down at the 32-yard line of Chattooga, almost from where the line of scrimmage was. 1st and 10, 32 yards from the end zone for the Ramblers. 4:56 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Lafayette High School lead.
Good 30-yard run right there by Bryson Pinson.
Tries to go to the right side, and a nice gain, sliding off the outside hip of the right tackle, able to rumble forward for a few yards and get the clock moving. 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Ramblers lead. Now they need 4 yards to move the chains, and the ball at the 26-yard line of Chattooga's Indians. Snap for the Ramblers, a fake. Wow, I lost the ball. He's gone. Touchdown, Lafayette High School Ramblers. Just like that, 13-0 with 4:08 to play still in quarter number 1 in Somerville. Big guy breaks free right there. I completely lost him in traffic, and I think the Indians did as well.
Yes. That was a slick double handoff. Slick double handoff to Z Harris. And then just hand it to him. He knows what to do with it after that.
PAT booted up away in this one between the uprights to make it 14-0. Ramblers out ahead over the Indians in Chattooga County. Back in Chattooga County from Somerville, Georgia, Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green here alongside me. The Ramblers out ahead 14-0 over the Chattooga Indians. On the kickoff, Indians return man 30, 35, 40, trapped and dropped close to the near hash marks. Couldn't escape that last defender as it's 1st and 10 Indians.
That was the kicker.
The kicker making the play, Gilstrap, correct?
Yes.
What a play by Harrison Gilstrap, now an upperclassman, and he has been a great kicker for the Ramblers, coached very well by Ethan Thompson, who just sent me a text. High praise for Lebo, says he's very organized, very good. Shout out to Ethan Thompson out in Arizona, who put this program squarely back on track.
And they just flew a flag on Gilstrap. Said that he grabbed the face mask. He didn't grab the face mask. He grabbed all shoulder pads and steer wrestled him down.
I thought it'd be for the little celly when he popped up.
No, it was, they called it for grabbing the face mask. He didn't even come nowhere close to his face mask. He hog-tied him. He was on his horse and he just jumped off and steer wrestled that steer to the ground.
Deeply apologize if you're watching our video feed of tonight's game, struggling with the internet. It is very bad at Chattooga High. Here's a give right up the middle for the Indians, and they get a couple of yards. 2nd down and about 8 on the close hash marks.
Our defensive linemen are getting tackles left and right.
This is the best I've seen Lafayette's defense play in 4 or 5 years of doing this. Carruthers looks excellent. The big guys inside are anchoring things while they're making good reads. 2nd down and long. Football just over the midfield stripe at the 39-yard line of the Ramblers. Indians working left to right in enemy territory with 3:20 to play in the first half. Give to the right side. Big tailback jumps over a defender and gets 5, maybe 6 yards. Ball marked at the 34-yard line of Lafayette. So on 3rd down and 4, they'll need to reach all the way down just beyond the 30-yard line of the Ramblers to move the chains. And the spot will be the 35, so we'll call it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 on the 35.
3rd 5, 35, 14-0 Lafayette.
The numbers game right here.
It is a numbers game. Third and medium, 4 out wide, trips left for the team in red. Chattooga Indians close side, caught at the 27, 25 and more, tackled down. 1st and 10 Chattooga, but a flag right as he caught the ball.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if it's defensive pass interference.
Well, actually the flag went because they went off sides.
Offsides the call against Chattooga, wipes away a big play right there, a little hitch where Braxton is able to find the receiver coming back to the ball. They really needed that conversion. Just like that, it's gone. Jaden Foster, the junior, who's kind of a hybrid receiver tight end, comes back to the ball and makes the big catch. I like number 0 for the menace on the edge over here, DeJon Carruthers. 4 out wide, 2 on either side for Braxton. Check down pass on 3rd and 10. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's a screen. Gets one block and tackled down as he rolls forward for 2 yards. 4th down and 8 with 1:48 to play in the first Chattooga Indians decision time in Rambler territory. I think they're going for it. Doesn't look like the punt unit. Well, here comes the punter. They are going to punt this back to the Ramblers with 95 seconds to play in this first quarter, trailing 14-0 to Lafayette High School.
So we got Bryson Pinson back and Z Harris.
Punt is away. Harris signaled for the fair catch but lets it go, and they try to bat that back in play. Going to start this drive about 80 yards from the house. Lafayette Ramblers 65 seconds to play in quarter 1, leading 14-0. Ready to get back to work after a brilliant start to this one. Just looking electric defensively. Their offense nice and tight, confusing to try and play against. I'm confused watching them, so that's a good sign.
That's a great thing whenever you even got the camera guy confused.
Little Big Ben pump fake action from the press box. Ramblers from their 15-yard line, working right to left on the close hash marks. They'll split out 2 receivers to the far side. In the shotgun, Lafayette. 7 on the play clock. Here's the snap, given off on the end around. He evades 1-2 and tackled down as he cuts it back from the right guard towards the left tackle. Dropped down at the 16-yard line, a gain of 1. Second down and 9 on the short gain, 16-yard line of Lafayette. They've got the ball. Probably will run one more play and go to the second quarter. Bohannon's first quarter at the helm of this program. You can put down a big green check mark.
Oh, yeah, he's been preparing for this ever since spring of last year. Looks like he didn't see he didn't like what he saw, so he's calling a timeout. A little late getting the call in, not really the call in, but just all the players in there at one time.
So both programs head to the sideline for a quick break. Tell me about this offense of Lafayette, who some of the stars are, if there are any changes you can share without giving anything away. I know you're part of the system as a coach for the program at Saddle Ridge, so I don't want you to give away anything to other programs over the air, right? But what changes have you seen in this offensive system?
Alive. Let's just put it like that. Alive. Last year they was getting there, but that group that was very, they're very loud. They play hard. They're juniors this year and seniors. So they was just trying to find themselves last year. And now I think they know what their identity is. And their identity is go out there and smash your mouth for 4 quarters.
No, I can see that very well. Second down and 9. Ramblers from the close hash marks. There's the give. Evades 1, 2, 3. Free, 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 across the 40, 45. Midfield and dragged down at the 49-yard line of Lafayette. A 30-yard rip with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter for Lafayette High School's offense. What a run.
And that is Bryson Pinson just being Bryson. Little Speedy Gonzalez.
Bryson Penson, so much fun to watch him play with the football. Tears off a big one. 3 seconds left to go in quarter 1, 2, 1. And that ends our first quarter of play between the Indians and the Ramblers. It is 14-0 Lafayette High School out ahead on the road.
To you. All right, get ready. You ready to go? You're on the air.
Ramblers to open the second quarter. Snap. He's going to throw it downfield. The check down complete across the 30, 20, 10. House call. Touchdown, LaFayette High School. 15 seconds gone in quarter two. 20-0.
Lake Rayburn, or as we call him, Ron Gronkowski. Had the old stiff arm and just led it to the house.
LaFayette cooking with gas on the road to start this one.
Cooking with gas. We having us a bonfire.
Gill strap on for the PAT. Snap is good, hold is good. PAT
I think somebody was
waving that off, yeah.
Somebody was offsides.
And they'll move everyone around.
I think it was on Chattooga. They're going to the 1 yard line. Are we not going to go for it?
Rune Gable's way out on the field. The numbers talking to our referee.
Rune just got a flag.
That happens.
Oh, yeah. He's excited.
Trying to have a civil discourse with our head referee and just tough conversation.
I don't see why Lebo ain't going to go for two. Might as well. But he knows what he's done.
Still trying to talk to our referee. They are having a full conversation.
Oh, yeah. And Rune's just trying to walk away from him, and the guy keeps. They also called a flag, or not a flag, but they did throw the flag, but they gave him a warning of being in the ref's way.
Yeah, we've seen him get the sideline warning a couple of times already. 20-0, 11:40 to play in the first half. Ramblers just scored again on a long strike from midfield through the air. Now for the PAT, Harrison Gilstrap. Snap is good. Oh, it's pinballed over the top, and as it's deflected, it sails through anyhow. Gilstrap making some magic. It's 21-0. Ramblers are leading against Chattooga and the Indians in Somerville. Indians are going to field this back near their own goal line. Return man right up the middle. Trapped, still driving the pile, and he finally goes down. That is a man run down to the 27-yard line as they go right to left on their own side of the field.
Well, one ref's got it marked one place, but the white hat guy is marking it. There we go. It's laid down and ready. You know, this defense of LaFayette tonight's playing like on the longest yard, the mean machines. The mean machines.
They've looked really good.
They have. And it's not just one person flying to the ball. It's everybody flying to the ball. It's almost like Oprah's out there. You get a tackle, you get a tackle, you get a tackle.
1st and 10, Chattooga Indians from their own 25. Here's the give on the close hash marks. Tries to go between the guards and swarmed. The whole defensive line clamps down on him. Those are reads we haven't seen this defense make in years. They have been very good on the front. They've been clamping down on things and just overall looking really good.
Does that taste like the one I gave you, or is it tropical punch? It doesn't taste like the first one I gave you?
Chattooga now with 4 out wide. It's trips right. Check down to the tailback behind the line of scrimmage. He gets a block, but it's not enough as he roves to the sideline and is dragged down right close to it after a gain of about 3 yards.
Number 3 actually made the tackle on the 3-yard.
Good tackle, takes him down. Not a ton of space to work with.
Well, Elos had 6 in.
Aiden Fletcher has remained the focal point of this offense. They'll look to him again on 3rd down, most likely. Everybody bunched up inside on the far hash marks. Working right to left, trailing 21-0 the Indians. Here's the give. He bounces it outside. Fletcher rolls for the line to gain. Very close. The far official looks like he's got it at the 37-yard line. The close official, he's between the 37 and 36. They're going to give it to him and move the chains. 1st and 10, Chattooga Indians with 10 minutes to play in the first half. The football down to their own 37-yard line. Or I should say up to their own 37-yard line.
But DeJon Carruthers came from the left side and made the tackle on the right side, running down the line like you're supposed to. Another defensive line gang tackle.
Is there anybody under us?
2nd down now after he is pinched inside. 9:20 to play in the first half. Football just off the far hash marks. Chattooga Indians ball at their own 37-yard line. Here's the give to the left side. Trapped. Got a couple of yards, but he's stopped after a gain of 3 behind the left guard. And some scrambling in the backfield, I believe, resulted in the flag that's thrown.
I think they're backing it up.
Left tackle was on top of the defensive end.
Personal foul. LaFayette.
And that's going to be... What's up with that? How do you chop block on defense?
Yeah, how do you chop block on defense?
I think you just used the wrong signal. It's got to be, right?
Yeah. Unless he pointed the wrong way.
Could be. That would make more sense.
Yeah. Because defense, you can hit the legs.
They're at the line of scrimmage. We'll see which way they march it. And that is against the Ramblers.
So that can't be a chop block. So what did they do?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's still that scrum. I bet it's a face mask or a personal foul. And he just used the wrong signal.
How do you get from your face to your knees?
I don't know. First and 10. Football is at the 45 of LaFayette for Chattooga. Indians quarterback Braxton is sacked. Hammered in the backfield, and he goes down right away. Hagen English screaming through the middle.
Wow. He came off like a 747 and just went through there and made a quick down. Dropped the bomb on him is what he did.
Hagen English averaged 8 tackles per game last season for Lafayette High School. The top returning tackler, and he is the centerpiece of this defense, that Mike linebacker spot, right in the very middle of things. 7:57 to play still in this first half. It's the second quarter, 21-0 Lafayette, and a timeout taken on the field by Chattooga's Indians. They'll go to a break. We'll go to a break as well, as it's 21-0 Lafayette in Somerville. Back in Somerville, and that goes down to the far sideline. He tried to keep it himself, the quarterback of the Indians. Took the snap in the shotgun, rolled far side. And as he goes right to left, he's trapped and hemmed in and dropped. Lost 1 yard. Football's on the Chattooga C at the 48-yard line of their own side of the field. They're just behind midfield. 7:20 to play in the first half. 21-0 Ramblers.
So there's 17 yards before they can get a first down.
Here's the snap on 3rd and long. Gives it inside, and he's going nowhere. Tackled down immediately. 4th down and long for Chattooga, and here comes the punter. As
our defensive line gang tackling again.
Kane Baker on for the punt. It's 4th down and 20. The football marked at the 48-yard line of Chattooga. Line to gain the 34 of LaFayette. 6.5 to play in the first half. It's 21-0. Baker's got to get this punt away.
Delay a game.
You could feel that one before they took the snap. That was taking too long. 6:15 to play in the first half. 21-0 Ramblers. They move Baker and the punt unit back 5 yards. 4th and 25. Football at the 44 of Chattooga. Snap, and it's sent. Almost blocked. Indians can't stop that from rolling backwards. A decent punt, but the Ramblers great field position with time for a half-ending drive on the clock. 6:04 as they'll take over again, driving left to right from their own 36-yard line on the close hash marks. Football from the 36 on the close hash marks. First and 10, Ramblers. Running through his cadence. There's the give, rolling downfield and tackled out. Unable to get much further. So the Ramblers move the chains immediately to open this drive. First and 10 from their own 46 on the close hash marks. They lead 21-0. Just under 6 minutes to go in this first half. This is a huge drive. If they score here, I can't imagine the Indians are going to have too much hot gas left in the bag.
Timeout.
Timeout on the field. And we'll take a break as well and return with more prep football. Ramblers leading big in Somerville. Worse beating than we're taking, as it is now go time on 1st and 10. LaFayette's quarterback takes the snap, wants to throw one, uncorks a bomb down the right side, and it's caught at the 15, all the way down to the 5-yard line where he stopped. First and goal, Lafayette High School at the 5-yard line as they lead 21-0. A huge shift of the chains, over 50 yards.
51 yards. 59 yards.
First and goal, 5:24 to play in the first half. Here's the give on the end around. Dives to the pylon, and that is just short. I thought he had it. They're going to say it's going to be second and goal from the 1 yard line. Ramblers on the close hash marks inside of the 1 yard line, threatening to score as they lead 21-0. 5:17 to go in the first half. Ramblers this time to the left. Here's a check down pass. It's incomplete.
He just threw a little bit too high. Just a tidbit outside.
Just a hair. Rambler offense getting set to go again. Layton's changed his number on me. It's grown a lot too. Overby gives it off on the end around. Trying to cut it back. Tailback in trouble. Trapped at the 10. Pushes his way forward for another yard, maybe 2. We did get a flag. For the moment, it's third down and goal from about the 8 yard line with 5 minutes to play in the first half, and the Ramblers leading 21-0.
Should have been a chop block on defense.
Yeah, I still don't know what was going on there. Just gave the wrong signal, I guess. He meant something else.
So second down and 21 for a touchdown.
Second and goal from the 21, Overby. He wants to throw, pocket holds, tosses this to the sideline and overshoots his intended target. Incomplete pass, it's third and goal from the 21.
Just a little high. Just rushing a little bit, but hey, you know, this is only his first full year of playing quarterback. So, I mean, well, for the Ramblers, last year he played JV and some at the end of the regular season. So he's going to have a little miscue here and there, but he's going to be one fine young man playing quarterback.
Third and goal, Overby takes the snap, in trouble, gets a block in the back right in front of him, so no matter the result, that'll be wiped away, and he just steps out wisely on the far sideline as he rolls away from pressure. That's the right call, to just step out, don't take the risk, you're not going to force a play.
Right, that's going to get called back.
Ramblers burning a lot of clock as they try to punch it in, and they're happy to do so.
But this right here is hurting. That's what Coach Lebo talked about on Monday night. A lot of times we get the momentum and then they start nailing their feet to the ground.
It's okay. We're staying at 21 in respect for Ezekiel Elliott. Running back for Dallas Cowboys.
Third and goal after the flag. So the football goes from the 21 to the 31. Ramblers need 31 yards from the close hash marks, working left to right to score. They lead 21-0, 4.5 to play in half number 1. Overby Wants to throw. Pressure comes. Pocket holds just long enough in the deep strike. He had a man wide open. I think the receiver lost the ball. And another flag in the backfield.
I think Chattooga took a helmet off one of our players.
How much did they pay?
And the face mask is going to be the call against Chattooga. Indians lose 5. Football will move from the 31. I might give him 15 for the personal foul there, right?
Yeah.
15 then instead of 5, excuse me. Ball going to go from the 31.
We're almost like we're country line dancing. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, 4 steps forward, 6 steps back.
I didn't know how to country line dance until I came to Somerville, Georgia, and I'm learning quickly.
Yeah.
We have been going back and forth for about 4 minutes of game time, but in real time, we've been here for about 15 minutes just shuffling the chess pieces. They're on the close hash marks. Football at the 16-yard line. Ramblers, left to right they go as they lead 21-0 with 3:56 to play in half one.
And we started on the 5-yard line.
It's been a long drive. Overby, everybody bunched up out alongside him in the offense. Just one receiver split out wide. Takes the snap, rolls once to throw. Pocket holds just long enough. Back of the end zone, caught! A beautiful lightning strike to the back of the end zone. 27-0 Lafayette High School Ramblers. Touchdown.
Yeah! Bring out the JV. I know that guy. That guy's going through.
Now Gilstrap on for the point after try. What a first half for Lafayette High School. This is the score line they won by last season. Snap is good and booted up away. This one is going to go wide. It'll keep it 27-0 in Somerville, Georgia. The Ramblers a big lead as we're coming up on the half. Kicked away, and that'll get us back underway. 3:44 still to play in the first half. The return man for the Indians goes right down the middle to the 25-yard line. They'll give it to him. I thought they were going to mark him at the 24. 75 yards from the end zone. Chattooga trailing by 4 possessions. They'll work right to left and try to find one to get it back before the break. Aiden Fletcher is the star of this offense. Big number 2, the tailback. I would look for them to try to get him the ball in a new way in this situation. Indians, an odd package here. 3 split out wide, 2 on the close side. Quickly the snap, and as Braxton gives it off, blown dead by our officials. Likely a false start. They send both teams down to the sideline. Referees coming together for a quick conversation. 1st and 10. 3:41 to play in the first half. LaFayette looks pretty good. Pretty good. If this is any kind of indication for how the rest of the season is going to go, what a start.
Oh, yeah.
$27-0 Ramblers. Chattooga with the ball from their own 25, working right to left. Here's the snap. Braxton, the quarterback, takes a couple of shots, and the whistle before the play is even over as he is pinballed around by big guys. Last year was one of the Ramblers' best seasons in decades. Definitely a top 5 season in the last 30 years, if not a top 3 season in the last 30 years, as far as winning percentage and everything, success overall. Gifted to them by Ethan Thompson. So some concern anytime you have a transition, right? I think the concern has been put to rest. I am at ease already for the Ramblers as Lee Bohannon has taken what was built and started by Ethan Thompson and hit the gas, it appears. We are spending a lot of time assessing what's going on with different penalties in this game. This is going to be a case study for the GHSA this week. They're going to say, this is what you don't do.
You don't point at your knees and call a face mask.
It happens. You know, it's the first game of the year for everybody, right? Knocking some rust off. Here's the give to the right side. Tailback, streaking through, makes one defender miss and gone. 45, 40, 30, 25, 20. 10, house call. Touchdown, Chattooga Indians. They get one back with 3:20 to play in the first half. It's 27-6. Chattooga is on the board. A long run to the house. Giovanni Hill, the sophomore running back, finds his way through to daylight, and he's gone. A good edge set by the right tackle. Now for the PAT, Chattooga, the snap and hold good. Booted up away. This one finds its way between the uprights. Chattooga gets a score back. It's a 3-possession game in Somerville. The Indians trailing 27-7 to LaFayette with 3:20 to play in the first half. Onside kick, and off of this, ball might have gone to the Chattooga Indians. They're saying they've got it. Chattooga got the football right before the half. Signs of life from the Indians, who get a score back. 27-7 in Somerville. Can they capitalize on the turnover? Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green, and one big bad tech problem between the internet and the phone. We are in for the ride tonight, and you are as well by proxy, so we apologize for that. Next game is home. Going to be great coverage if you're not there in person. More sorting out to do for our officiating crew. Coming over for a word with head coach Rune Gable and the Chattooga Indians sideline. All sorted out. 1st and 10 from the far hash marks, working right to left. 3:18 to play in the first half. 27-7. The lead to the Lafayette Ramblers. Chattooga's Indians with the ball. Quarterback in the shotgun, 3 out wide. Fakes the give, wants to throw, in trouble, escapes the first. Ethan Lynch dragged to the ground by a swarm. He's still on his feet, though. Finally down. It takes the entire defense. Every single player is right there on top of him. 4 defensive linemen got a hold of him. I thought he was for sure going down right then and somehow kept the legs moving, but Braxton can't escape. It's 2nd down and 13. Second down, and this is almost intercepted. The ball hits the turf. There's a flag as well. 2:26 left in this first half.
15 about caught it.
That was close. Yeah, it really was very close. It hit the turf just before he got under it. So what was 2nd down and 13, maybe a short 14. They're going to move the ball back to the 38, from the 38 back to the 42-yard line of Lafayette for the Chattooga Indians. They're also on the close hash marks now, working right to left. 2:16 to play in the first half. Are they moving the ball again? They moved the ball back to where it was. I guess they decided that wasn't a penalty, 3rd down. They're going to stop play again. Am I being mean or is this crazy?
It's crazy.
Okay, all right. It's the first game, right?
No, it's their second.
That's true. They've had the refs probably had some preseason. They'll get it together. They're going to get this together. They're going to figure it out. There's another half. We're going to figure it out. It's 3rd down, I think. I think the officials also believe it's 3rd down.
I didn't know there was a circus in town.
This is tough. They're gonna get it together. I believe in them. Okay, no movement of the football this time. 3rd and 13, maybe a short 14. Ball from the 37. Here's the give. Tailback, spotted and hit immediately. Couldn't get away. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and long for Chattooga's Indians. And a timeout by the Lafayette Ramblers with 2 minutes flat to play in the first half in a 3-possession game. 27-7 in Somerville. We'll break and return with the remainder of this first half in just a moment from Chattooga County. 4th down and long for Chattooga, who looks like they're going to decide to punt this. Snap is good to the punter at midfield. He sends it away from the 46. Ramblers return man lets it go, and it bounces back favorably for LaFayette towards the 20. Close official is standing at the 19. Ramblers will work from left to right with less than 2 minutes, 1:55 on the clock in this first half. They lead by 20, 27-7, a 3-possession game in what has been their best showing in a first half of football. I don't remember. I don't think they've played this well in the first half of a game in years. Let's hear it. You got a fact for me.
Well,
You look like you remember something.
well, I never count my chickens till they hatch. I can tell you that.
First half. First half is almost
First
over.
half, yes.
Don't say that. Now, knock on wood. Here's the snap. Overby rolling to the left. Pressure coming. Uncorks a bomb downfield. Caught at the midfield stripe. 1st and 10, Lafayette Ramblers right on top of the 50. They're hustling to the ball with 1:50 on the clock. It's stopped for the moment until it's set. Chain gang moving quick. Everybody down to the far hash marks. Left to right go the Ramblers. They're set 1st and 10. Here comes the offense. 2 receivers on the close side. 1 split out as a wingback on the far side. He's in motion. Overby takes the snap, wants to throw. Here's a little dump pass. His receiver over the 50, 45. Shimmies at the 40. Down just shy of the 35. And that should be enough to move the chains and more. 1st and 10. Far officials got him at the
There's a flag at the C.
44. Another flag. Holding against the Ramblers. They'll move it back 10 yards and repeat first down. So from about the 40 with 1:41 to go in this first half. First and 20. Snap thrown across, and that's incomplete, just shy of midfield. The ball thrown from their own 35, intended for the 50.
Even our other cameraman's losing signal, so it ain't just us. We got all
Struggle
kinds of
bus. 2nd and 20. Ramblers. Here's the snap. Overby hands it off, and the flag. False start is the call.
That was on Bryson Pinson
I want to know how many penalties there have been in this first half.
in the first, in the past 7 minutes.
Yeah. Game time or real time?
Well, game time 7 minutes. It took us about 35 minutes to play 7.
You know, it's not unusual for a game to be through the half and midway through the third quarter at 9 p.m. We are not to the half yet. It's 8:41. It's going to be a long night.
It is.
2nd down and a country mile. Football at the 35-yard line of the Ramblers. They need to reach the 40 of Chattooga to move the chains. Here's a long ball downfield, incomplete. Overby just intentionally overthrows his target. Third down and long now, needing 25 yards. Ramblers, though, would be happy to just kill a little more clock with 1:25 to go in the half and leading by 3 possessions, 27-7. Overby takes the snap, pocket holds for a moment, rolling close side, thrown to the 42 where it's caught. They'll give him forward progress to the 41. 4th down and about 16. 17, 18. maybe 19. 4th down and forever. Football on the closed hash marks as they work left to right. Clock going to roll under a minute to go and half one. And the Ramblers probably going to punt this away. 20 seconds on the play clock. So that'll give Chattooga about 40 seconds to play with. We've already seen them rip off one monstrous carry for a touchdown.
Fake it. Fake it, please.
Oh my goodness. How was the delay of game? It was still time left on the clock.
Maybe some confusion about.
They still had
I don't know what's going
11
on.
more seconds on the.
I know I was looking at the play clock because they have to. I think the play clock got bumped up by accident because the play clock didn't match. The play clock should have run out earlier than they blew it, Dad. Snap is good. Punt is away for Gilstrap. Takes a big high bounce at the 40, down over the 30, 25, and rolls to the 20 of the Chattooga Indians, who with 12.8 seconds on the clock will take over working right to left just before the half, trailing 27-7.
That was a 55-yard punt right there. Not too bad.
55 yards. Are you sure? So you can stand at the 55-yard line and kick it out of the end zone. Yeah.
That's a long one.
So then why aren't you playing football?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I can give you
That's
30,
like college level stuff.
like a 30, 35.
I can give you, for example, nothing.
First and 10, Chattooga. Time for a play, maybe two if they take the timeout.
I think it's so far. I think it's like 40. I got 40 on a good day. Fuck. I was kicking 30, no warm-up in my socks.
Trying to move this ball. He goes down 6 seconds, 5. And they're going to go ahead and let this run to the break after a crazy first half in Somerville, Georgia. Sean Butterbean Green is here with me. I'm Gabriel Schrei. After one half of play, 27-7. Before the break, some quick thoughts from you on what we saw in this first half.
Well, I know they're going to go in, and Lebo is going to yell at them for their last 7 minutes of game time thought process. Rushing everything, false starts, blocking the back. Blocking the back actually started it all. And then it just went downhill after that. And it's discipline top set stuff that you can go in and work in at halftime.
There you go. 27-7 at the break. The lead with the Ramblers of LaFayette in Somerville. We'll return with more halftime coverage in just a moment.
Across the Southeast, sports are more than competition. They are part of the culture. Every field, court, diamond, and rink has a story, and the Southeast Sports Network is here to bring those stories to you. From hometown rivalries to championship moments, SESN connects fans with the athletes, teams, and communities that make this region special. This is sports across the Southeast. This is SESN. Every athlete has a journey. Every community has a team to believe in. And every game creates moments that will be remembered long after the final whistle. The Southeast Sports Network is here to showcase the people, passion, and competition that makes sports across this region special. Your team, your community, your moment. The stage is set. The story is yours. SESN.
Take the National Sports Broadcast Network wherever you go with the NSBN Sports app. Watch live games, catch up on recent broadcasts, and discover sports from across the country, all completely free. Download the app and start watching today. From rising stars and championship contenders to the teams and communities that make sports special, NSBN puts more of the action directly in your hands. Explore live events, original programming, highlights, and an expanding network of sports content whenever it works for you. Search for NSBN Sports in your device's app store. Visit nsbnsports.com and follow @NSBN Sports on social media. NSBN Sports, your games, your teams, anywhere.
NSBN Sports is now available on Google Play. Download the NSBN Sports app on your Android phone or tablet, or watch from the comfort of your home with the NSBN Android TV app. Stream live games, recent broadcasts, highlights, and original sports programming, all completely free. Search NSBN Sports on Google Play and download the app today. NSBN Sports, now available wherever you watch.
Across the Southeast, sports are more than competition. They are part of the culture. Every field, court, diamond, and rink has a story, and the Southeast Sports Network is here to bring those stories to you. From hometown rivalries to championship moments, SESN connects fans with the athletes, teams, and communities that make this region special. This is sports across the Southeast. This is SESN.
Chattooga is railing. Big time to the Ram 27-7. No call for the fair catch off the kickoff fielded at the 27-yard line of LaFayette. Will start to the ball and drive from left to right to get us going. Hebrews Fry, Butterbean Green, welcome in the quarters. Ravens lose to.
Ball back and winning is number of the huddle.
First and 10. Here's the snap with the left to the left side. Tailback. Through. Across the 40, 45, 50. Opposing 40, 30, 20. House go. Like an SSR. He takes off blazing down the left sideline for the house goal. That thing is on long when he rips 68 yards for the score on the ground. It's 33-7.
That's Bryson intense and that boy may be low profile, but he's got a pretty big block with them legs. That's some guy screaming down the hill and giving Willie bars on the back. Not even near parachute, just going down.
Snap is good on the PAT. This thing sails up away and goes wide. It remains 30-37. We'll take a short break and be back in just 30 seconds. More football in a moment from Somerville.
Every athlete has a journey. Every community has a team to believe in. And every game creates moments that will be remembered long after the final whistle. The Southeast Sports Network is here to showcase the people, passion, and competition that makes sports across this region special. Your team, your community, your moment. The stage is set, the story is yours. SESN.
Into the touchdown. Harrison Gilstrap with the kickoff. Kicked it all the way back to the 5-yard line.
Turn man across the 20 and going to be headed in at the 30 as he drives, keeping the legs pumping down to the 35 and surges forward. Of extra feet. He'll go down just beyond the 35. Right to left will go the Indians of Chattooga as they get the ball back 27 seconds into half two. They've already allowed a touchdown, and they trail by 4 possessions, 33-7 to the visiting LaFayette Ramblers.
And we have somebody down for Chattooga County.
Hopefully he's all right. Never want to see that. You'll get that in those scrums. There's a reason that so many years ago that formation and that type of play was outlawed. You know, it's federally illegal to run a wedge formation in football. Did you know that?
Right.
You're one of the only people that would know that because you coach. Do you know why it's illegal or when they made it illegal? This is my favorite trivia, so I apologize.
Well, I think it was because of if you're the first person you fall down, you have a lot more injuries that way.
Yeah, and in the 20s, they kept having guys maimed like for life and significantly injured and even dying. They had many players dying around the country playing high school ball and college ball. And believe it or not, Teddy Roosevelt loved American football. He thought the game was awesome. And so he founded the first council, the NCAA. It's what became the NCAA. Had them come to Washington, D.C. and said, guys, we can't have this going on anymore. And they came up with a new set of rules that included outlawing the wedge formation. That's why you never see all 10, 11 guys just bunched up trying to drive their way forward. It's literally against the law, ironically. But now, you know, obviously we've figured out how to put rules in place. But good on TR for saving American football. 1st and 10 from their own 35. It's the Indians of Chattooga. Here's a check down to the close side, back and forth on the numbers, and he goes down. A short gain to make it 2nd down and long.
Hey, sir, I need my filmer up here, please. We're supposed to provide space. Okay, well, I mean, I didn't tell him he couldn't get up here.
I was trying to.
I'm live. I am live. I'm not filming. I have to get up here.
You got to be off of film if y'all have film.
I just told him he couldn't get up here. I told him I was about to miss kickoff.
Second down, gained a couple of yards. Rune Gable is having a little conversation with our referees.
And it sounded like Noah Collins had to go down there and have talk with somebody else to get our filming guys to be able to film.
Yeah, with the controversy is on in Somerville.
So it looks like that was a false start. There was never any indication from anybody, but now Rune is talking to him.
I implore you, if you have friends that work in high school athletics in the state of Georgia, if you're involved with the football team, if you're a parent, make sure you're encouraging. Now, obviously not everybody's, unbiased, impartial, but man, like I do not care. I just want to celebrate these kids. It doesn't matter who they're playing for, right? To me, it's just exciting to be here and to tell their story. Obviously, I get that everybody has a different side and a different way of seeing things, and different media outlets are different, but I literally just want to celebrate all these kids, and it's always frustrating for me. I don't have trouble with anything like I do with Georgia high school football, getting rosters and starters and space and internet, and it's the only time I have trouble. Here's the give on 2nd down and long, and right up the hash marks on the close side for a gain of about 5 yards to make it 3rd and long for the Chattooga Indians. They need to reach their own 48-yard line. The ball is at their own 42 on the close hash marks, so they need about 6 yards. 90 seconds gone in this second half. Already a touchdown for the Ramblers. 3rd down and long. Chattooga. Braxton takes the snap. Pocket collapsing. He's in trouble. Running away from Hagan English. Takes a shot as he checks it down at the 42. From the line of scrimmage, he drives forward for 2 yards, and the receiver taken down. 4th down and a long 4, maybe 5 for Chattooga's Indians. Looks like they'll move it up a little bit. We'll call it 4th and 4.
It's just sending a black screen.
Punted away on 4th and 4. Return man across the 20, 25, 30, 35, down the close sideline, 45 midfield, 40, he could go, he's got a convoy, slides away at the 30, 20, 10, and that's a house call, but a flag back way on the 20-yard line. Rune Gable's pointing at it and looks satisfied. I think this thing is coming back.
It shouldn't. It was not a block in the back. I watched the whole play, but hey, whatever they want to call. He had his hand on the side of the guy and the front chest. It is not a block in the back.
They're going to bring him all the way back after the kick return for the score.
So there's multiple flags. This guy's standing holding one on the 40. There's one on the 20.
fine. The iPad says it's connected to both devices, but it's just showing a black screen. Like, but there's nothing like wrong with it. It's just showing a black screen. You know what I'm saying?
What was that? What was that call?
I'm not sure. They walk him way back. That looked like a block in the back call, the way he did this, but
the ripping of the shirt.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Hit him with a Superman penalty.
Yeah.
There's also only 2 devices now. Earlier there was 3.
So what are they? They don't even know where the ball is.
Yeah, I apologize. It probably feels a little bit like radio silence tuned in right now. We're confused.
Yeah.
The officiating crew has done overall a pretty good job, but they've thrown a lot of flags, and there's been a few weird things. They're really missing some of the signals, and there is a huge deficit of officials in America. We need more people to officiate high school ball. I encourage you to sign up. Give to the right side between the guard and tackle, and that gains a ton of yardage for the Ramblers as they get a big gain.
Should be about 7.5, 8 yards.
Second down and 2 on the close hash marks. Ramblers working left to right. They lead by 4 full possessions right now. Here's the give inside, driving his legs forward. Big gain down to the 30. And the face mask flags hit the turf right away after a gain of quite a bit.
About roughly 10 yards right there.
Eight and a half to go in quarter 3. They got a little over 10 on the ground.
And then 15 on the walkout.
Man. Huge start to the drive.
25-yard play right there. I mean, Bryson almost looked like a hoot owl. His face mask got pulled almost all the way around.
Here's the give right inside on 1st and 10 at the 40. And from the closed hash marks, the Ramblers trying to follow the guards in center.
Well, the quarterback snap, the snap fell between his legs, and Ethan Lynch came up with it. And it went right back to the line of scrimmage. So no yardage, but we're 2nd and 10 right now on Chattooga's side. Overby is looking like a professional back there in the back. I mean, he's real cool, calm, and collective.
So now on 2nd down, the snap, he's in trouble. Overby goes down. A loss of 7, maybe 8 yards as the football back to their own 34. It's going to be 3rd and forever for LaFayette with 7:20 to play in quarter 3.
I don't think he was looking for it, and the center went ahead and threw it back there. LaFayette with a timeout.
Timeout on the field between these two. We'll take a timeout as well. LaFayette and the Ramblers out ahead big time. 33-7, 6:48 to play in quarter 3 in Summerville, Georgia. Long ball downfield goes incomplete.
He even dove out and everything. Looked like Superman flying out there. Tell you where, putting it all on the line right there. About had a one-handed catch.
4th down and long for the Ramblers.
We need another one of them 55-yard punts here by Harrison Gilstrap.
Punt unit is on for the Lafayette Ramblers. The snap to the 25, and he sends it away. Fielded at the opposing 35. Right to left go the Chattooga Indians. Down to the 45. Trapped. Ball looked like it came out for a moment. I think he was already down. Everybody scrambling inside. They've got him marked between the 40 and 45. Chattooga with the ball. 6.5 to play in quarter 3. 33-7 Lafayette lead. Chattooga looking to get some territory back on this drive. And it's a tall order. Lafayette has been in control. Officials coming together for a quick word. They make another ruling. My goodness. Man, I appreciate coming together to get the call right. I'm a huge fan of that, but you know, there's a certain amount of penalties per game before I'll start to complain a little bit. I think we hit that threshold.
They actually marked the ball, and then they said It was a fumble recovery.
It was. I saw it come out.
Yeah. But
I think he was already down.
Yeah. No, he wasn't down. It was coming out way before he went down. But
1st and 10 for the Chattooga Indians from behind their own 45. Check down pass caught at the 48. Turns upfield, dragged down at the 49 as he reaches for the midfield stripe. 2nd down and 4 for Chattooga High School. They're going to need to reach the 46 of LaFayette to move the chains with 6:10 to play in quarter 3. Big thanks to Tim Hall with us again in the studio this year. WQCH Radio, AM 1590, 93.7. Georgia's country source. Here's the give to the right. Tailback jumping around, and Giovanni is taken down after a gain of 2. He tried to follow the right guard, pushed his way up inside. 3rd and short now for Chattooga's Indians. They're just beyond midfield to the 48 of Lafayette High School. Third and 2, everybody moves. Nobody came off sides. What say you? I say no encroachment.
no, there wasn't.
Gable wanted it. Here's the snap. 3rd and short. Give right up the middle. Drives for the line. I don't think he got it. 4th and maybe 1.5 yards. They're going to step forward 1 extra step and make it 4th and short.
51 stepped up in the hole and just stuffed him right there.
A good hit on the pads for the Ramblers. Logan Wooten, the senior defensive tackle. Now it's 4th and short. Chattooga Indians, direct snap. He'll keep it. Tries to go to the right. He's swarmed in the backfield at midfield. And a loss of 3 and a turnover on downs for Lafayette High School. Turnover on downs with 4.5 to play in quarter 3. Lafayette's got the ball back, leading 33-7 in Somerville. I like the play call, Giovanni Hill. I think they needed to go right up the middle, though, and maybe have him in the pistol instead of the shotgun. He was, a good 6 steps back behind the center. He should have been 3 big steps back.
Well, did you hear that alarm go off for the hurricane that just hit back in the back of that backfield?
I was like, what are you talking about?
It was an orange and black hurricane. Just everybody was, the wind was coming.
1st and 10 Ramblers from right on the midfield stripe. Here's the give on the end around. The wingback cuts it back. Toppled down after a gain of 3. He came out to where the right tackle was. Tried to go back inside and follow the left guard. Got tripped up and goes down. And we have a player who rolls to the turf. Hopefully he's all right. The Chattooga Indian.
I tell you, Z and B, number 2 and number 5 for Lafayette, they run like Barry Sanders. They cut back. They're agile. They all of a sudden they see a hole and they just go right for it. And if that hole plugs up, they just shoot to another hole.
Really nice start to the year for Lafayette High School on the road. In Chattooga County, they have been commanding against the Chattooga Indians. It's 2nd down and 7. They've got 3 out wide. Ramblers. There's the give to the left, trailing down the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss of a half yard. 3rd down and a long 7 for Lafayette with 4 minutes to play in the 3rd. Ball is right near midfield.
Looks like that was 26 for Chattooga High School. That was a great defensive play, running down the line, jumping off of people, and to make the tackle. I know Roon's going to be very happy when he looks at that play and says, man, it's finally getting through to them. They're doing what I'm telling them to.
Clock stopped for the moment. Ball at the 49 of Chattooga. Ramblers in possession. They need 8 solid yards. They need to get it down to the 41 to move the chains and keep this drive going. Lafayette, everybody bunched up inside except for one receiver. Ball gets lost in traffic. I'm not even sure where it is, and there's a scrum behind the line. That goes down inside. Chattooga says they've got it. Right at midfield. And they're going to say that is indeed a turnover. 1st and 10, Lafayette High School Ramblers turn it over to the Chattooga Indians at the 49-yard line of Chattooga's side of the field. 3:41 to play in the third. They'll work right to left on the far hash marks.
Got to get the center and quarterback's got to get back together. That's two mishaps. One under center, one at the back. But it ain't nothing that they can't go to the sideline and fix.
Snap, and he's coming to the close side. Tries to spin his way forward and trapped at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and long from behind midfield.
They're letting the jersey tugging go a little bit.
But Nalako. And also nothing.
Yeah.
2nd down and long. This is a give to the left side. Tries to bang his way up in there and trap behind the left guard and tackle. Driven backwards for no gain. 3rd and long from their own 49-yard line right behind midfield. Needing 10 yards. They need the 41 of Lafayette to move the chains. 2:40 to play in the third. Chattooga trailing big, 33-7. Here's a snap. Whipped through the middle. It's incomplete. His target goes down untouched, falls to the turf. 4th down and long for the Indians.
But number 9 for Lafayette. Nope, that is 0 with a hurry rush to make the quarterback make a bad mistake.
He's been unreal. DeJon Carruthers has felt unstoppable.
Like a menace back there. And even though he may not get the tackles, but, man, he's doing everything behind the scenes.
Punt is away for the Indians. Fielded at the 15. Return man across the 20. 25. Tayware 30, 35, 40, 45. At midfield tries to cut it back, and he steps off. 1st and 10 from just behind midfield. Almost got it right back to the line of scrimmage. The Ramblers take over with 2 minutes to play in the third, leading 33-7. They'll work left to right on the far hash marks.
33-yard run right there. Return. Not bad for that young man. Well, they threw a flag.
Floored.
Said it was an offside block. That was, he had it on the 30 over here on this side, and we didn't even come to this side.
Flag on the play. They run it back all the way down into where the shadows of the goalpost were earlier this afternoon. Football backed up to the 15-yard line of Lafayette. Now they'll need to go 85 yards if they want to score. Here's the snap, and comes to the close side. No gain. Guard and tackle couldn't plow him any space. It's 2nd down and long for Lafayette. On 2nd down. Some confusion as there's 1:46 on the clock in quarter 3 and a player slow to rise. Hopefully the Ramblers man is all right.
I know these coaches are telling the guys and everything, but if you have high school or middle school players, you should never take your helmet off until you're to the sideline.
It's a good rule.
It's just trying to look and see who that is. I don't. Can't really see it. Kind of looks like.
Either way, he's up, and hopefully he's good to go. As 1:38 left in quarter 3, 2nd and long for the Ramblers from their own 15. Here's the give to the left, outside hip of the left tackle, splits between two defenders and just shoelace tackled down at the 28-yard line. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 on the far hash marks. Almost slipped out of there.
Number 19, that was a great run. Who is number 19? Can you see on your thing?
First and 10. Here's the give on the end around. Trying to shuffle his way down to the sideline. He's out. I think they'll give him maybe a yard or two. Close officials giving him 4. He'll step his way back to the 30, and that's a gain of a yard, maybe 2, to the 30. 2nd down for Lafayette's Ramblers.
And got another player down for Chattooga. I think a lot of this going down is cramps. The guys are out there. The humidity is high down here. The AstroTurf even adds more to it. If you've not drunk enough of water, sometimes you can almost overdrink too much water and still catch cramps.
The surface temperature of synthetic turf is usually 30 or 40 degrees hotter than it is outside, just above it and on the actual turf. Makes for a hot playing surface. 56 seconds left to play in this 3rd quarter. A big lead for the Ramblers, 33-7. They've got the ball 2nd and 9 from their own 30 on the far hash marks, working left to right. I got a text that Marcus Ware commented on the stream somewhere that Tay is brothers with Bryson Penson.
Yes.
That's awesome. Here's the give to the left side, right up the middle, and he'll get about 7 yards. 3rd down, very manageable. Football to the 36. They need the 39 to move the chains.
And both of them are great young men. Both of them.
Great guys, great football players. 3rd and short, 30 seconds to play in the 3rd. Can they move the chains before the final quarter? Ramblers, quarterback under center. Ball's on the turf. Pinballing behind the line of scrimmage. Indians on it. Now the Ramblers got it. He's popped, but hangs on to it. 3 yards behind the original line of scrimmage near the hash marks. It's 4th down and long, and that should roll us into the final quarter. Whoa! Almost crisis for the Ramblers. Rune Gable says they want the ball. He's way out there.
Flag, and they're looking at LaFayette, but LaFayette was. I don't know what's going on now.
Call is against the offense. I'm not sure what this is. This usually means you're waving off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the referee does not know his signals. And I'm not, like I said, we have a huge officiating shortage. I can't encourage you enough to be easy on refs because he's out there doing it, right? It's 100 degrees. thank you for doing that, and I wish more people would volunteer and step up and learn to officiate, but I don't know. That means you're waving the call off.
Yeah.
We'll get there. You know, it's week 1. He's going to go back and watch tape 2. Little teach tape for the GHSA.
But if I was a coach, the one thing I'm talking right now is there was another Indian inside our huddle chawing too, so it should have been offset. Because his coach actually had to yell out there to tell him to get on his side of the ball. Maybe this is just week 1 and we get it all out of our system and everybody goes back and looks at the tape and says, man, I need to get better on my calls.
Yeah, we're still trying to sort this out too, which is pretty much the only crime that's unforgivable is just standing around. If they start the clock, it'll end the half, and they do start the clock, and that does end the half. Ramblers cooking with gas in Chattooga County. They lead big time, 33-7. 1 quarter left to play. We'll be back with it right here.
Across the Southeast, sports are more than competition. They are part of the culture. Every field, court, diamond, and rink has a story, and the Southeast Sports Network is here to bring those stories to you. From hometown rivalries to championship moments, SESN connects fans with the athletes, teams, and communities that make this region special. This is sports across the Southeast. This is SESN. Every athlete has a journey. Every community has a team to believe in. And every game creates moments that will be remembered long after the final whistle. The Southeast Sports Network is here to showcase the people, passion, and competition that makes sports across this region special. Your team, your community, your moment. The stage is set. The story is yours. SESN.
Oh, yes. But I think to refocus what I said earlier, 3 quarters in the rear view, let's look at the windshield and just get through this 4th quarter, making up for our mistakes. That's still a very good punt that just got off.
Rolls down to the 45 of their own side of the field, 47-48. And this is going to be left dead by the Ramblers. 48 yards from the end zone, the Chattooga Indians will take over with a chance to try and get some ground back. Less than a dozen minutes to play, and they trail 33-7 on their home turf.
I mean, there's a lot of things that you can take away. Both coaches, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody out there. Both coaches have got things that they can work on. And I know they've seen a lot of positives, too, on both sides. So it ain't that this is a wash game that, but it gives you something to work on. It shows you where that you need to get tightened up at. So, but LaFayette's defense right now is looking great.
Braxton takes the snap and wants to throw this one over the middle. Ball will fall incomplete, 2nd and 10.
And Ethan Lynch, I'll just go ahead and tell you, with him and Carruthers and Hagan English and that whole defensive line right there, they're a menace to quarterbacks. They're a menace to linemen. I like it. I love seeing it done in the trenches.
Second down and 10. Here's the give to the right side.
That.
Nowhere to go for Giovanni, who is rolled to the turf hard. And it is 3rd and long for the Chattooga Indians as the student section of the Ramblers is hitting us with the cell phone lights.
That's the band. They are going wild with the.
That's kind of cool.
Got one out there cramping after he dove through the air to make the tackle. It was an awesome job by the young man.
Players slow to rise for Lafayette High School. Hopefully he's all right. Great crowd for the Ramblers on the road. They've nearly filled the away section. The home side filled up with red for the Indians as well, and what is a good turnout in GHSA play for the first game of the year for these two. First game always draws such a great crowd. I'm excited to see the turnout next week at Jack King Stadium in Lafayette, Georgia.
You need to be there. You need to come and watch these Ramblers. Bring your shakers, bring your cowbells, bring your voice, and let's cheer these young men on.
Best way to get tickets is at the gate, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Here's the snap. Braxton gonna uncork one down the right side, wide open. See you later, baby. House call for the Chattooga Indians, who get one back with 10.5 to play in this final quarter. A touchdown.
And the light show's going off that Chattooga has.
Chattooga hits us with the lights.
Flag is thrown.
Oh, no.
Cheerleaders, hold your shirts. That looks like it's getting called back.
Rune Gable's trying to do some politics with our referee to see if he can't get that picked up.
All right, let's see what the call is. He's calling a touchdown, personal foul, roughing the passer.
And it's going to be declined. So just like that, Chattooga hangs on and gets the score, and they've got one back. 33-13 with 10.5 to play. Good for the Indians.
I'm proud of that ref. He actually got all the signs right.
Take it easy on him. Come on.
Oh, I am.
Come on.
Hey, I've been in his shoes before.
Oof, I couldn't do it, to be fair. I wouldn't remember. In the moment, I would never remember. It's easy up here for me because I've been doing this.
But I do know that
Snap
you
and hold
cannot.
are good. And the PAT goes through just inside of the upright. And the Indians have got 14 on the board. They still trail big, 33-14, but a little more respectable on their home turf in Somerville when we return with more of the fourth quarter. Glad to have you along for the ride as we are in the fourth quarter, 10.5 minutes to play, 33-14. The Ramblers out ahead of the Indians, and Lafayette about to get the ball back. Butterbean with that late score, does that give you a little bit of gumption to maybe put your foot back on the gas? It felt like Lafayette was just killing clock.
Well, it was, but then you also got crazy calls that went against the Ramblers during that time, and now you even look, now the kickoff's even going to be different. I think he went a little bit. No, he came back, put it right where it needed to be.
So the kickoff for Chattooga from midfield, sent down over the top beyond the goal line and almost through the goalpost for the touchback with 10.5 to play in this one.
So now I know that Coach Lebo, he's over there saying, guys, let's just calm down, quit rushing everything, get out there, let's get in our sets, and let's just run the play. Yeah, it happened. But you can't it's just like golf. After one bad hit, you just can't keep thinking about it to where you wind up having a bad hole, and then before you know it, you done had 3 bad holes. So you need to go ahead and squash it now, get everybody back on the same page, and go out there and just do your thing.
Rambler huddle breaks. They're going to take this snap from back on their own 20-yard line. Here's the give to the right side. He's got a ton of room and ahead of steam. 25-30, 35-40, a flag midfield. Tackled down at the opposing 45, but there's a flag way back near the original line of scrimmage where the snap was.
And there should have been a flag there. It looked like he grabbed his face mask.
Holding is the call, and that will go against LaFayette High School and wipe away a 30-yard rush play. Penalties have been a killer for both of these teams in this one.
It seems like momentum, then it's country line dancing again.
Trying to get them set again. They've moved the Ramblers way back inside of their own 20. Referee marks it off, walking his way down to the 12-yard line on the close hash marks. So from right to left, 78 yards from the end zone, the Ramblers leading 33-14 with 10:19 to play in the final quarter. Here's the give. Big guy, pinballs off a few defenders and dragged down at the 35, running like a man in Chattooga County. Look out.
Good 22-yard run right there for the Hammer.
He's got those 90s pads. He looks like a social media influencer, you know, the guy with the pickup truck that's always talking about the fullback. Tries to go to the left, and he's tackled down after a loss of 4. 2nd and long.
Well, that was another bad snap again. Got to get that worked out. I'll go ahead and tell you, that's probably, if you look at the person that touches the ball more than anybody, and that's the snapper. And yes, it's hard to be consistent every time, but that's what coaches strive for. And whenever it happens like that, it's I feel sorry for him because I know he has everything else. You're having to snap the ball, get it in the quarterback's hands, and stop your block.
I was not good at snapping the ball. They took that privilege away from me early. Here's the give to the right side on 2nd and long, and he knifes his way forward for a couple of yards. 3rd and long for Lafayette High School. 8:45 still to play. It's 33-14 Ramblers lead. They need 10 to move the chains.
But yeah, Ethan with them neck roll pads looks like something back in the day with Francisco Harris and everybody back in the Pittsburgh days of the Iron Curtain, the Dallas Cowboys back in the day. Just the big neck roll.
That's a deep cut, Francisco Harris. Here's the snap on 3rd and long. Ramblers going nowhere. Snowed under for 4th and long at their own 35. They kill quite a bit of clock on this possession, but now they'll be forced to punt it away, leading 33-14, the football at their own 35.
Come on, Harrison. Good snap right here. Good catch.
7.5 to go. Gilstrap standing on the 23-yard line of the Ramblers. Bohannon is not thrilled. He's way out on the field, and Lee shouting out at the referee and the team. This will be a delay of game. Punt is away and will skeeter its way down all the way to the 30 where it rolls off. 1st and 10, Chattooga Indians with 7 minutes, 8 seconds to play, trailing by 3 possessions at home. We'll see what they can do in this final quarter. Football in the close hash marks. Chattooga working left to right from their own 30, 70 yards from the end zone. First and 10, 2 receivers split out wide. The big tight end who caught the touchdown is the wingback to the left of Braxton. Quarterback on 1st and 10 will give it right up the middle. It's a fake. Braxton, a laser strike down the right side. Receiver wants a flag, and there it is late.
He's going to get it.
A late flag.
Yeah, they just got to ask for it. They'll get it.
So some free yardage to the Chattooga Indians with 7 minutes exactly left to play. The ball down to their own 45-yard line. They're 55 yards from the end zone, and they trail 33-14 to Lafayette's Ramblers. Braxton again in the pistol. Quick snap. It's high. He gives it off. Tailback swarmed. Stopped behind the line and dropped for a loss of 1. Tried to go to the left, and the left tackle just couldn't plow any room out for him. He's down, and it's 2nd and long. Second down and long. Snap to Braxton from the 40. Throws it just in time. Ooh, took a shot. Hagan English put some sauce on him, but couldn't knock it away in time. Braxton throws the incomplete pass. It's 3rd down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. They need to reach the opposing 45 to move the chains. 6 minutes, 14 seconds to play.
Holy crap.
I say that's delay of game. Oh, got a timeout.
So they got the timeout in time, and with the timeout, 6:14 to go, 33-14, Ramblers lead. Chattooga trying to get some ground back late in Somerville. We'll break and return with more prep football in a moment on WQCH.
Across the Southeast, sports are more than competition. They are part of the culture. Every field, court, court, diamond, and rink has a story, and the Southeast Sports Network is here to bring those stories to you. From hometown rivalries to championship moments, SESN connects fans with the athletes, teams, and communities that make this region special. This is sports across the Southeast. This is SESN.
Late stages between the Indians and the Ramblers in Somerville, Georgia. Gabriel Schrei, Sean Butterbean Green, Tim Hall with us in the studio. Prep football, third down. Braxton in trouble. The quarterback on third and long. He's wrapped, and they're going to blow it dead before he can be thrown to the turf. And the flag for unnecessary roughness. Oh, boy. They had their backs turned to him. They were in the process of the tackle, and they get hit with a call. I know you're upset about that. I'm not sure if objectively that's the right call or not. I would say let him finish, but I don't know. They did sound the whistle, but it was kind of late.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, hit with the unnecessary roughness. I think that's one of those calls that could go either way. You know, if you're a Chattooga Indian fan, you're mad that that slam happened, right? If you're a LaFayette Rambler fan, you're upset with the call.
But the coaches at Chattooga, they just did a used car salesman play. They're the ones that started calling it, and because that ref didn't see it, and it was late. So, I mean, it's just got to be one of them that you just, if you don't see it, don't throw it.
I like that analogy, the used car salesman play. I'm going to tell Joel Jenkins you said that.
Yeah.
He sells new cars, though, so it doesn't work.
And used.
It is third down and short, and we have another stoppage between these two teams. We'll take a break with them and be back with more of our final quarter. 6 minutes to go. 33-14 Ramblers.
Take the National Sports Broadcast Network wherever you go with the NSBN Sports app. Watch live games, catch up on recent broadcasts, and discover sports from across the country, all completely free. Download the app and start watching today. From rising stars and championship contenders to the teams and communities that make sports special, NSBN puts more of the action directly in your hands. Explore live events, original programming, highlights, and an expanding network of sports content whenever it works for you. Search for NSBN Sports in your device's app store. Visit nsbnsports.com and follow @NSBN Sports on social media. NSBN Sports, your games, your teams, anywhere.
Football is on the close hash marks. They're working left to right. It's at their own, or the opposing 48. They need to reach the opposing 45. Braxton from the shotgun almost draws the Ramblers offside. 33-14 Chattooga. Clock winding. Braxton looks to the sideline. Running through his cadence. Here's the direct snap. Keeper to the left, and he's going to be driven backwards for the loss. A turnover on downs at midfield.
17-13.
Ramblers take back over with a football with a turnover on downs. They lead big time, and there's only 5:41 left to go. What do you do now if you're the Ramblers? The amount of time left, you're leading by a few possessions. Do you hit the gas because of how aggressive Chattooga's been and they've stretched out this game so much?
Oh, yeah.
You almost have to, right?
Yeah, you got to hit the gas. You can't come off of it. But you also, this is where your guys need to learn to be disciplined. Don't do the stupid stuff. chawing back and forth, the little light taps, the late hits. You can't do none of that right now.
Rambler offense ready to take the field. Referees want a quick break. Football right at midfield after the turnover on downs. Ramblers will work right to left. They lead 33-14, 5:41 left to play.
If we have any young coaches out there, Coach Scott Chandler has a Spotify thing that you need to look into. It is Sideline Shepherd. It's a Christian base for coaches. Look it up. It's got 4 things on it right now so far. And it will help you as a coach, but also as a parent. Listen to it. He was a state-winning coach in the state of Tennessee and everything, good, godly man. So just look at Spotify, and that he helps you go through what coaches have to go through, what they're going through right now. So
Benson gets popped on the handoff to the outside, 2nd and long. Lost about 3 yards. He tried to string it out, bounced it outside to the far sideline. They're working right to left. Down toward the Ramblers benched. Took a big pop from a linebacker. Just couldn't get away. Quarterback gives it to the right side, trying to knife his way up in there. Running back gets about 2 yards. It's 3rd down and short from just behind midfield. Ball is at the 48. They need to move it to the opposing 41 to move the chains. 4.5 to play, 33-14 Rambler lead. Rambler huddle back to the line of scrimmage. Needing 11 to move the chains. Four minutes to go. 8 on the clock. 5 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Gave it on the fake right up the gut. 1st down and more. 40-35, 25-20, 15. One man to beat. 5. House call for the Ramblers.
Yeah.
It's 40-14. 39 points on the board for LaFayette High School on the long rush score for the big guy. He took it all the way from the 48, a 52-yard rush play.
I don't see no flags.
Looks like they're moving him back, though, on a false start. No flag, but they're calling a false start.
This is getting ridiculous.
I'd like stats to confirm my bias. We've seen worse.
Oh, yes.
We've seen worse.
But he didn't even throw a flag. There was no flag on the field.
I guess you got to cut him some slack somehow.
3rd down and 15 now as they move the Ramblers back after a 52-yard rush score wiped away. Remains 33-14. They'll try again, this time from their own 43-yard line. They need to reach the opposing 41. Far hash marks working right to left. Ramblers. Here's the snap. Quarterback, same play. Big guy bowling through defenders down to the opposing 45. It'll be 4th and 4 for Lafayette High School in the late stages.
Well, I know this whole game, whenever they do a false start, the whistles are blowing to not get the kids hurt. So the whistles never did blow. Ethan, I'm sorry, buddy. That was a great run by our fullback.
Lynch has it wiped away. 4th down and 4. Ramblers with 3 minutes, 2 seconds to play in the game. They're going to let the play clock go. Play clock's at 1 second. I'm assuming Bohannon said, give me the timeout at 1 second on the play clock. They'll take the delay game and send on the punt unit. Gill strap on, standing at the 35 of the Ramblers, waiting to deliver the punt. Snap is good, punt away. Rolls down to the 20, return man for the Indians, 25-30, sliding through tacklers, stopped as he reaches to the 35 and driven out. 1st and 10, Chattooga Indians with 2 minutes, 47 seconds to play. They trail big at home, 33-14. From the 35-yard line. First and 10 on the close hash marks, working left to right. The snap, the backup quarterback hands it off to the right side. Tailback hemmed in between the guard and tackle. Tried to string it out and did get a couple of yards, but stopped before any real gain. 2.5 to play. Ball goes forward 2 yards to the 37-yard line. Chattooga Indians will try again. Second down and 7. Indians whip this floater down the line of scrimmage, caught and tagged up the 35, across the 40, down the sideline, and he's out after a nice gain. We'll call it 4 yards. 3rd down and manageable for Chattooga's Indians with 1:47 to play in the game. They trail by 3 possessions. Coach is saying clock down on the sideline. Rune Gable alongside him. Is Lee Bohannon the offensive and defensive coordinator as well as head coach?
Yes.
He's calling it all.
Yes.
What's the significance of that? Tell me that.
At least something we'll have to ask him.
I mean, that seems extremely difficult. 3rd down, right up the middle. That's enough to move the chains. It'll keep the clock running as well with 1:12 to go. And the Ramblers' big lead up on the scoreboard. I would think that'd be really difficult to keep track of all the play calling and make all the big decisions.
But I tell you, the way he is so organized, it ain't hard at all for him.
I can tell he's a winner. You can tell when you first lay eyes on him and hear his voice and just the way he carries himself. LaFayette High School and some key members of the community have certainly stepped up to make sure this is going to be a winning program. 67 seconds to go. The snap and a check down pass goes incomplete. That was very close to not being a forward lateral.
That's what I was almost thinking.
Yeah, that just means it's a backward pass for those of you at home that don't know. That would just mean the ball didn't move forward downfield. If it goes backwards on a pass, it's a fumble. 2nd down and 10, so the football spotted at the 45 of the Indians. They haven't crossed midfield yet, 55 yards from the end zone. It did stop the clock. They're going to run another play in just a moment on the far hash marks, working left to right. Good coverage all year long. Be sure to join us on Monday. Ball is fumbled on the snap. It's loose. Ramblers are on it. Lafayette High School recovers the fumble in the late stages. They can just kneel out the clock in Somerville and walk out of here with a win after the turnover. Lafayette just continues to find ways to get it done against Chattooga. It just seems unreal that 2 years ago they came here and were just clobbered on the road. Of course, they had a nice shutout win against them last season, but, I mean, Butterbean, we've seen 2 touchdowns called back. This very easily could have been a 50-0 game if just a couple of things had gone differently and a few less flags had been thrown.
Right. I got a text saying that Gordon Lee was 36-7 trying.
Tryon playing very well. This is going to be an interesting schedule this year. I encourage you to tune in on Monday, WQCH 1590 AM, 93.7, Georgia's Country in the North. Sean Butterbean Green will be your host for Coach's Corner. Lee Bohannon, head coach of the Ramblers, joining him at Queen City Scoops. You know, if you really want to earn brownie points with me, you could just go down there and get yourself a scoop of ice cream and hang out with the guys. As there is another snap and a knee. It's third down now with 20 seconds left to go.
And we welcome that. Come on down to Queen City Scoops. Get you some ice cream. Sit there, listen, and just have a great night from 6 to 7 on 93.7 with the Ramblers Coaches Corner at Queen City Scoops. Scott and Patty would love to have you come down. If you can't make it down Monday night, come any day of the week to the Queen City Scoop and grab you a milkshake. Gabe likes the milkshakes. I like the scoops and everything. So just come on out and try some ice cream and enjoy the Ramblers. It's all about the kids and the coaches, not about me.
Final score, 33-14. Lafayette's Ramblers on fire on the road. They open their season with a win in...
Across the Southeast, sports are more than competition. They are part of the culture. Every field, court, diamond, and rink has a story, and the Southeast Sports Network is here to bring those stories to you. From hometown rivalries to championship moments, SESN connects fans with the athletes, teams, and communities that make this region special. This is sports across the Southeast. This is SESN. Every athlete has a journey. Every community has a team to believe in. And every game creates moments that will be remembered long after the final whistle. The Southeast Sports Network is here to showcase the people, passion, and competition that makes sports across this region special. Your team, your community, your moment. The stage is set. The story is yours. SESN.
Take the National Sports Broadcast Network wherever you go with the NSBN Sports app. Watch live games, catch up on recent broadcasts, and discover sports from across the country, all completely free. Download the app and start watching today. From rising stars and championship contenders to the teams and communities that make sports special, NSBN puts more of the action directly in your hands. Explore live events, original programming, highlights, and an expanding network of sports content whenever it works for you. Search for NSBN Sports in your device's app store. Visit nsbnsports.com and follow @NSBN Sports on social media. NSBN Sports. Your games, your teams, anywhere.